Welcome to the Vigorous Q&A. I'm Coach Steve, here to answer all your bodybuilding related questions. Today's question is from Rich EB. I can't believe you have come to the last day already. Thanks for keeping me motivated during this month, as every time I wanted to cheat on my diet or skip a workout, I thought about posting my workout set that day and progress pic at the end of the month and kept on track. For you guys who didn't know, Rich EB joined the Recomp Challenge and he made dramatic improvements. Training at home, no excuses were made, and cheat meals were clearly skipped, even though I cheat meals every weekend. But hey, if he kept you on track, he kept you on track, and the results definitely show. So good job, Rich. His question is, can If It Fit Your Macros be effective for a non-competitor? And how important is nutrient time? If you hit all your macros by the end of the day, how much of a detriment, if any, and why, compared to the old school clean food every 2 hours approach? All right, so If It Fit Your Macros definitely works, but you got to remember, your body doesn't work on macros alone. It also works on micronutrients. So if you want to do If It Fit Your Macros, and you only focus on the macros, I could get 200 grams of protein from whey protein, 100 grams of carbs from Oreos, probably some fat as well, and then I could add another 30 milliliters of vegetable oil on top and meet all my macros, right? And that's why you see all those fake Instagram suckers figuring out Oreos into their diet. Yeah? Disgusting. Well, that's not Rich. Rich is a hard worker, and most of you guys are as well. I'm pretty sure of it, because otherwise you've been unsubscribed already. So, If It Fit Your Macros works, if you fit, stay with the nutritious bro foods. And then you just select which foods you want to take. So, you got a couple of macros, which are your dietary guidelines, basically. And as long as you stick to unprocessed, expirable, perishable foods like a chicken, a beef, a salmon, a turkey, a pork tenderloin, a shrimp, and any protein, a real protein source, not that comes from a box. Besides sardines, that's a valid protein source. If you stick to those kinds of foods, you're meeting your macros, probably on a caloric restriction, while keeping your micronutrient intake sufficient. And micronutrients is it's gonna boost your metabolism, get your testosterone production high, or if you're on exogenous hormones, at least it's gonna contribute to all the other hormones that you produce. Yeah, your well-being, your body functions on micronutrients probably more than macronutrients. Yeah, micronutrients therefore for the muscle recovery and the energy, and of course mental clarity and all that stuff, but without micronutrients, it's simply not going to function. Yeah? You can definitely do If It Fits Your Macros, as long as you make sure you get adequate micronutrient intake in every day. Yeah. Let's say you meet all your micronutrients, you meet all your macros, and you still have a little room to spare. You're not competing anytime soon, or have no intention to. Just have whatever you want, dude. Just relax. Just eat. If you want to. Let's say every day, let's say 90% of your diet is clean, and you want to add 10% of crap, yeah, whatever crap that is. If it is an Oreo or a muffin, or a Snicker bar, or ice cream, whatever, just have it. Relax. Yeah, you're already meeting all your micronutrients and your macronutrients, and then it's basically an issue of of total caloric intake. And if you have space for it, yeah, just add it in, man. It's you don't have to be super 100% strict, because most of my clients are neither in the off season. They have, I'll tell them like 2 or 3 cheat meals per week, just to relax. And then by having a little bit of junk, your body's used to that. Even though you're staying lean, your body's used to a little bit of junk. When you cut that junk out, free fat loss, free. And you add maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, you eat, add 1 cheat meal back in and reduce the calories. It's your body will get used to anything, but as long as you don't overdo it, and by managing your caloric intake, it should be very productive. Just remember that for normal functioning of bodily processes and recovery from workouts and overall anabolism, you'll need a certain amount of micronutrients and a certain amount of macronutrients to supply whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. And then, have a cheat meal on top, and it could be every day. As long as it fits within your caloric intake, it's totally fine, man. I prefer to eat raw food, and then I eat, Sunday I don't give a off diet. So I eat clean 6.5 days per week, track my macros, track my micronutrients, track my calories. Everything is OCD'd, basically. Yeah, obsessively. It's like on my nutrition. Yeah, my training a little bit more flexible there. And then Sunday afternoon, 12 o'clock, phone is off, normal work. And I start looking, what I want to eat. And I just order whatever the I want, man. That's my half day where I don't care. And that's enough to keep me sane and give me results and prevent too much fat gain over half a day of crappy eating over a Sunday compared to 6.5 days of cleaning and eating during the week. That's where I get most of my results from. So, there's many different approaches, and just to find the one that works well for you, whether that's for results, but also for sense of freedom, because bodybuilding is not a jail. Unless you're competing, then it's pretty much a jail. But there's, a reward at the end of it. But don't restrict yourself too much, I think most governments are already imposing enough restrictions on us. And it's up to you to, practice a little bit of freedom and liberation in these tough times. Yeah? Hope that helps. Hope that answers your question. Thank you guys, thank you, Rich, for joining the challenge. You definitely made some awesome progress. I'll announce the winners very, very soon. And maybe I'll see you in the Facebook group. Yeah? If anybody else wants to join the Facebook group, you can find the details below in the description field. Coaching and consultation is also available. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.